Sorry I'm late getting started. I hope it doesn't throw you off for ensemble things and so on. The first group that I had was from Haines City. They were 20 minutes late getting here, so we got started really late. I was just kind of twiddling my thumbs on this stuff, Are you Madison?
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought. I figured you were either Madison or Ryan. Ooh, Gretchen, wow.
Well, hello, I'm Madison Paget. I am a sophomore at GOPR High School, and I'm singing Gretchen am Spinrade by Franz Schubert and then Seamoods by Mildred Lund Tyson.
It's
What year are you?
10.
That's what it says here. Are you sure it's right?
Yes, I'm actually kind of supposed to be a freshman. So.
That's a great voice. You know, you kind of sway side to side a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of keep tempo with your foot a little bit.
Yeah.
Just little things like that. And the German needs a lot of work. Are you taking any languages at school?
Spanish.
Mm-hmm. It's very practical Spanish, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what are your intentions for your future?
I want to go into music education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have other interests as well, like you really love?
I did band a lot. I was in marching band.
Yeah, what instrument?
Percussion. I played vibraphone in the band. And I also played piano in our show choir.
Oh, that's cool too. Good for you. So yeah, music education is a wonderful, wonderful field. I was a music ed major as my undergrad, but it was because my parents said, you know, that's the one they'll support. I didn't want to teach. I was afraid of it. I thought, oh my gosh, what if I tell somebody the wrong thing and, you know, ruin their life? And what was in my head about that? But in the end, you know, I was very fortunate that they did that to me, or for me in the end, because that helped me get my job when I stopped singing as much and started teaching. Okay, so there's several things. I don't want to spend our time going through German correction because there's several things, but the first thing is mine, I'm hearing meine. And the second thing is I need to hear H's. When they begin a word, you say H's in German, like hin and Herz. Meine Ruhe ist hin, mein Herz ist schwer. Ich finde sie nimmer, also die Double M, nimmer und nimmer mehr. So let's do the beginning of that. Can we go a little slower? Maestro, you're terrific. Who are you in this?
I am a heartbroken woman who is not necessarily heartbroken, but is longing for that person that they can't necessarily get to, but it's talking about Gretchen at the spinning wheel, so she's stuck at the spinning wheel and her mind is just going crazy.
Yeah, she's got a boring job and she's thinking about him, whoever him is. It comes from the same story as the opera Faust, and so it could be Marguerite in the French of it. You know, the Faust was taken from the Goethe text, the German version. So yeah, she's sitting and she's playing daga 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 daga. Meine Ruhe ist hin, silly. Mein Herz ist schwer. Do you know what schwer means? Heavy. My heart is heavy. Ich finde sie nimmer und nimmer mehr. Okay? So we start with that attitude of, oh God, when is lunch? You know, okay? Can we try that, Maestro, a little? Because then we can really make more of the changes later. This is the first thing. When you say the nimmer on F, I want you to open your mouth a little bit more. I see your tongue coming up a little bit. We don't want that. Nimmer, because it's coming into the passaggio. We need more, a little bit verticality to the sound. Nimmer. Okay? Can we just go on from there? Are you okay with that? Wo ich ihn nicht hab is what's next. You need to know. With your voice, you need to express. For all of us, singing is about expression. Singing without expression, and you're very expressive, there's no question about that. But singing without expression is just a waste of time. Technique is so important, but only because it supports our expression. Singing is only about expression, and technique is only about helping that. Okay? And how can we express if we don't know every word? If we don't know what we're singing, it's just absolutely worthless. You know what I mean? You are not worthless. You're worth a lot. But the concept I'm trying to tell all of us is, if we don't take the time and the interest to find out what we're singing, when we're singing it. So at this section now, you start talking about him, how beautiful he is, and how noble he is, and his eyes and his lips, and you know, a few years ago I would have said Brad Pitt, but so now your attitude is you're still working at the spinning wheel, but now you're really just seeing him. You're not paying attention to what you're doing here with the spinning wheel. Just sein Hohegang, sein Elend. Okay. Can we somehow start there? Maestro, give her a bar or so?
Yes.
So here we have not written in music. We do not have an accelerando written here, but I like to accelerando. Do you? It's not written here, but I think it's almost always that people do, and I don't know if it's kosher. I don't know if it's really correct, but I like it so much because of what's going to happen next. She gets carried away talking about him, thinking about him. She gets excited, kind of excited, and she gets und seine Rede Zauberfluss, sein Händedruck und ach, sein Kuss when he kisses me. Wow. Okay, you gotta pretend a little bit. Nobody's kiss is really that great. Nobody kisses as good as what this sounds like, but you have to act. Okay. And what I want to happen, you know what this sound in the piano is? Da-ga, 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 da. What is that?
The spinning wheel.
Exactly right.